Sue's Dolbrodmaeth kitchen today. Yay! So, I am in a super clean kitchen that has all been redone. So we have cleaned every little bit of it, and we have put rows of tiles back, decorated, painted, everything. So inside our pantry there is all done. Everywhere has been done. All the doors have been painted. Everything's been cleaned, the oven, everything. Every mortal thing, ceiling, everything. There's not one part of this kitchen that we have not touched. Anyway, I am doing the tomato sauce today from the tomatoes that we got from our friends the other day. We got these ginormous tomatoes. There are two different varieties here, I think, of which I'm letting rot because I'm taking the seeds out of them. So there's two different varieties, these massive ones and these smaller ones. And then I've got my own tomatoes here. I've got green and tomato, and I've got two more lots in the fridge. But I'm not doing that today, that's for the relish. And I can't make the relish today because I haven't got the peppers. Because I like putting peppers in my relish. But we're going to make tomato sauce with these ginormous tomatoes before they go off. We've only got a few, we have a lot. But if you look here, we've got a tub of these. So I think you'll probably get one jar of tomato sauce. So we've got a whole load. We're going to weigh them out to see how many we've got. And we've also got our own garlic here. Oh, and I've got my own onions as well. So I'll go and get some of those. And we're using utensils today. So we've got our Ninja mixer thing. And we've got our Bosch chopper, small chopper. So we're going to chop up the garlic and the onions in that, and we're going to use the Ninja for the tomatoes. So I was watching an Italian lady that has been making tomato sauce for many years, and she used to like boil the tomatoes, blanch them, peel them and all that, but now they don't do that anymore. All they do is use their Ninja, chop them all up, and then they cook them. And that's what they do. So I'm all for simple recipes. I know that a lot of people peel the tomatoes, but I don't think you should peel them because you lose half the goodness. Half the goodness is in the skin of the tomato. So I'm definitely not one for peeling tomatoes. So we're going to do this. So this is what we're doing today. So I need to set you up on my stands there, and we'll get cracking with it. We're not using our camera, we are using the phone because I cannot be bothered to sort out the camera. I mean, if I use the camera, these tomatoes will be gone by then. They'll be off. So anyway, let's just do this. Set you up the best I can. I'm sorry if the sound won't be very good. So let's just get on with this because otherwise I'm going to be here all day. So I've got my own onions here. So I've got 3 of my own onions that I've been drying out. So I'm actually going to just cut the tops and bottoms off. Just the bits are all falling off them. Right, so get our pot and put all our waste in here. And then we're going to just get on with this because we'll be here all day. I need to get outside and do some work. So we're just going to cut the tops and the bottoms off the onions. I'm sure you know how to do that. Quickly, and we're just going to put these. Oh, that's not even the right area. Oh, that's a bit manky, that one. Right, we'll go and get a different one. Hold on. Yeah, that's not good. Hold on. Yeah. Well, I think we'll have to get a different one. That one's not very good. That's the thing with your own onions. I've got my onions on the table in the restaurant. That's where I've been drying them out since I picked them, which is ages ago. I don't actually remember when I picked them now. Right, the camera just went off. So, what we're going to do now is, I just was cutting up them onions a little bit just to, you know, take the skins off and everything, and they were so strong that my eyes started watering, and now they're all right. So with my garlic, they're only tiny, we're just going to take the top off and the bottom off a tiny bit, just to take the root bit off. So that's what we're doing. I'm not really going to peel them because usually the skin just falls off anyway. So we've got 3 of those small garlics that are of my own. And usually things that you grow yourself are a lot stronger than shop bought stuff. So that's the garlic. Okay, so we've just taken off the tops and the bottoms. We're not taking off the skin. So in here we've got 3 sort of smallish onions that we're going to just blitz along with the garlic that we're just going to blitz. So we'll pop them in there. Put this on. This will take all of 2 seconds. That's it. Put it on. Let's have a look. That's chopped. So we want it sort of chopped, not too fine. So there we are, they're chopped up. So that's the onions and garlic together. Right, on this side we've got, hold on, we've got to move you around. Right, on this side we have our really thick enamel pan. So we're going to just tip in a bit of olive oil. Pins a bit of olive oil, you can't really see my head but it don't matter. So we're just going to put a bit of olive oil in there. So the pan has been warming before I put the olive oil in. And then we're going to get some salt. And we've got our tomatoes. We're just going to quickly rinse our tomatoes under the tap. Hold on. The lady did put some red and yellow peppers in with her tomato sauce, but I haven't got any, so we're going to have to make it without any peppers in it because I need to get these tomatoes done today because I've had them since last week, last Saturday. Yeah, last Saturday we went to the person that we got these tomatoes off, so, and they were already going over then. So we haven't got any time to waste. I can't be bothered to wait until we go to the shops and get peppers. So I'm going to have to make it without peppers. In this back saucepan here, we have been boiling up some jars. So there's 3 jars in there, but I definitely don't think we'll be using those. But we will be needing the jars for the relish anyway. So I think our olive oil is done. So we're going to just get a wooden spoon. And we're going to tip our onion and garlic in. So we've got our onion and garlic. And we're going to just cook this up a little bit. And then we're going to process the tomatoes next. So we'll just take out all our lovely onion and garlic. We don't want to waste any. So you don't have to add no sugar to this. We're not adding any sugar to our recipe. No sugar added whatsoever. Because these tomatoes will probably be sweet enough. And these are organic tomatoes. No chemicals sprayed on these tomatoes. And the people that we get them off, well, who we got them off, thank you. They grow all their food organically. They're amazing. They're off-grid people. And they are, like, grow all their own food. Amazing they are. Anyway, let's just cook up these onions and garlic a bit. See, I didn't worry about the skin on the garlic. Only very fine skin, doesn't really matter. Disappears anyway. So, and we've got some nice chunks of onion in there, not all too fine. We don't want it too fine. And the actual garlic has gone quite pink. This is quite pink. Oh wow. Oh, I'll show you in a minute, but this looks quite pink. with the let's see if you can see that. You can see that? It's quite pink. Quite pink. The garlic goes pink. Oh, how weird is that? So, anyway, so that smells really nice, by the way. So we're going to go back over here. We're going to just take this off the heat in a second. We don't need it to cook too much because we've got to cook the tomato sauce anyway. So we're just sort of softening them. So I think that'll do. So we'll pull this off for a minute. And we'll go back. I haven't done this for ages, and I've not done it with my phone before, by the way. So I think this is the tomato that I got from the supermarket. This is the only one that I got. This is a beef tomato. It feels very, very different. If you look at the difference, so this bit is a lot smaller. These ones are a lot bigger. These are heritage tomatoes. This is your bog standard supermarket tomato. But what I wanted to do was collect the seeds from this. So we're going to scoop the seeds out and label it so we know that it is actually a beef tomato. And we're going to see if they grow. This is the thing I want to test. So that's why I got this tomato. But it has lasted so far. This has lasted 3 weeks, this tomato. I bought this 3 weeks ago. And I just bought one tomato. But now it's going to go in this sauce with this other, with these other tomatoes. Right, so we're just going to get a bowl. And we're just going to scoop out some of these tomato seeds. I suppose I should let the tomato ripen a bit more first, but it is really ripe. I don't know how much longer I can wait for it to ripen. So there's some there. I'm going to try and take some from this side. There then. And then what we're going to do is just try and wash off the gunk, but if it doesn't wash off yet, we'll wait. And I just showed you the tomatoes that I'm keeping from the ones that we got the other day, which I'm going to let rot down naturally. So, there you go. So there's some tomato seeds. Can you see that? I can't see. Well, they're in there amongst the gunk like this. So we're going to leave those on the side there, and we will put a label on them saying what they are. So. And then the other two lots of tomatoes we've got are these. So we've got these ones. And we've got one of these great big heritage tomatoes. So we're letting these rot down. Okay. And we're going to take the seeds out. Okay. So they're our tomato experiment. So what we're going to do with the tomatoes now is that we need to take off all these green bits. We're not going to do anything else. We rinse them under the tap. But they're not sprayed with any kind of chemicals whatsoever. So I'm not expecting anything nasty there. But I just really literally want to take that very top hard bit off. There, that bit. I suppose I could use an apple corer, but we want the seeds because they're good for you. So we don't want to waste the seeds. So we just take off those bits. And we might have to cut them so we can take them off like that. That's it. That's better. And that bit there. Yeah. So we're just doing that. That's what we're doing. You want to see? Right. So we're going to just cut them up a little bit, and then we're going to throw them in the blender here. We've got all these gadgets. We've got to use them. Got loads of gadgets. So many gadgets. Got a gadget for everything. I don't use half of them, so I'm going to try and use them. Right. Just continue to do this. Take these off. This one's a bit manky at the bottom, so I might have to cut the bottom bit off. Whoa, look at the pattern on that. You can see that. just take the hard bit off of them. Really threw the wrong bit away. There's loads of seeds in these tomatoes. So I said we had about 3 pounds of tomatoes, nearly 4 pounds. I think with the other beef tomato we've probably got 4 pounds of tomatoes. These are very heavy, these tomatoes. We did have some more. We have been eating tomatoes every day since we got these. And my own, which I will show you in the fridge. I have loads of them, which they're in the fridge. And I do have those green ones that I took out the polytunnel. They're all going to go in to make the relish together. Right, so nearly there with the tomatoes. They're very strange inside. They look completely different to a normal tomato. Let me show you what this looks like. See that? Completely different to a normal tomato, isn't it? Well, a shop bought one. Just checking they're not bad. Don't want to put any bad ones in our sauce. Yeah, these are nearly going over. They're not quite. They've still got some life in them yet. Wow, look at that one inside. And if you look here, the tomato seeds, see this? The tomato seeds around these edges here. That's amazing how juicy they are. So I decided to use these for tomato sauce because these are quite watery, and my other tomatoes are much better for the relish and stuff because they're a lot harder, the little weeny tomatoes, whereas these ones are a lot more watery. And the lady was using plum tomatoes and she was making enough to last a whole year, but I haven't got enough tomatoes for a whole year. But just one jar would do for me and Simon. Anything, these were free. These didn't cost me nothing. I didn't even have to grow these ones. Thank you so much to the people that let us have them. Let's get that off there. A little bit manky, that one. Just cut the manky bits off. That's all you need to do. Anyway, for those of you who are watching this video, and if you want me to make any more food videos, then could you leave a comment below saying that you would like to please make more food videos, because I will. I mean, the only reason why I haven't done it is because, one, the kitchen needed doing, because I wasn't comfortable in my kitchen. It was starting to get a bit, like the tiles, some of the tiles fell off and it all needed redoing. But now it's all redone. My kitchen is amazing now and I feel really good being back in here. So I wouldn't mind making some more food videos for you if you want that. But if you let me know, then I'll know whether to bother or not. I am going to start re-uploading some of my old videos anyway, because I do have a lot of old food videos. So I think I will re-upload some of them again, because I have a lot of Christmas ones where I've been making Christmas food and stuff like that. Save you looking for them, or just re-upload them all. Anyway, that's a lot of tomatoes there. That will go down to nothing, mind you. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to put them in this machine. And that's what we're doing. We're just popping these in here. So we're just going to put them in like so. Like that. I'll do that few and then we'll do the rest because that's a lot. I was going to chop them, but I'll... Wow. Yep, that is a very runny tomato sauce. They're very runny, those tomatoes. Right, let's just put this here. So here we are. That's a whole thing of tomatoes. So that's it. So what we're going to do now, I mean you could sieve them and all that, but I mean that's not authentic tomato sauce then, is it? Now what we're going to do now is we're just going to turn you around this put them on. So we've got our onions and garlic here. And now we're just going to tip in all our tomatoes like this. Making sure you don't leave any behind. Look at that. Wow. So that's quite a lot. We did spill it all over the stove. Oh dear. So what we're doing now, so we're just mixing this up. Then we're going to put some salt in and some mixed herbs. And then I'm going to go and cut some fresh oregano because I have a great big oregano plant in the garden. So we're going to do that. So we just put some salt in. Like so. Hold on, that way around. Brings out the flavour of the tomatoes. I actually was going to put some pepper in as well. This is a very strong black Indian black pepper, really strong. So we will taste it once we've done it. I bought a massive bag of black pepper. And we'll throw in a few mixed herbs. You can put whatever herbs you want in it really, I'll just throw them in. I don't measure things. Then stir that, and then we're going to let it simmer, and we will go and get some oregano out of the garden because oregano or basil goes really well with tomatoes. I like oregano. I don't have any basil, otherwise I would use basil, but I only grew one lot of basil this year. And I think the basil's definitely gone over now, but I do have oregano, so we'll use that. So, this is on a very low heat, so we're going to put a lid on it and we're going to let it simmer, and I reckon it'll be about an hour or so for the tomatoes to cook and to be really soft and the way we want them with all the different flavours fusing into it. So, I'll go and get the oregano and I'll put that in and then we'll be back in an hour. Okay, so I'm just going to put a lid on. It's been just over an hour since we started making the sauce. I've been doing loads of other things. I started making another video for bread, so you can go and have a look at that one while I was doing this, and I was wiping some shelves down that weren't quite done in the pantry. So you don't need to see me. This is the sauce that we've made, so It's made a really nice sauce. So I've literally just turned it off, and I've already put, whoa, that is really hot. Filled up 1 jar. So I washed 3 jars out. So we've got, this one's actually a Dolbrodmaeth. Oh, no, it's not. It's this one, isn't it? No. Hold on, we haven't got the right lid here. Oh, there we are. So, what I'm going to do to create a seal around the top is to, well, I'm hoping this works because the woman does this and she swears by it. Put it on a tea towel and then turn the jar upside down. So we'll just check this out, see if it works, shall we? I'll do it on here. And it should create a vacuum. Right, and then we'll pop it over here on the tea towel. And then we'll cover it up and keep it warm. Apparently this is what the woman does. So we're just doing what she does. So we've got 3 jars, so let's hope we've got enough for 3 jars. Might have, might not have, might have to use one of them. Right. So fill them right up to the top, literally. Right up to the top, I think this might be the Dolbrodmaeth jar. Yeah. So there we are. Now tip it upside down. Yeah, the jars are hot, by the way. Right, so that's good, that worked. So we'll move them over to here, cover it up here. So I think we're actually only going to get 2 jars of tomato sauce, and there's hardly anything left in here. This other jar we'll keep because we're going to make our relish, so this will come in handy for that. So we'll leave that there. Just keep the lid on it because we've already sterilised that one. The rest of this sauce, I'm just going to tip it in a bowl. And we'll actually use it. There we are. I'll put this in the sink. Got this much left in this jar, which we'll just leave in the jar and put it in the. We'll put this in the fridge so that we can use it. But I haven't even tasted it. Hold on. I haven't tasted it since I started making it. I haven't tasted it. Let's see what it tastes like. Hopefully nice. Wow, that is amazing. That's really strong. Smart taste. Wow, not need much of that in cooking. That's really strong. Wow, that's so tasty. Anyway, so we've got our 2 jars of tomato sauce. There, under there. So we're going to leave them, let them cool down, and then you can just keep them in the pantry. You shouldn't have to put them in the fridge. Not until you open them, until you break the seal, because we're sealing them. They're sealed now. So they're sort of pressurised. They're pressurising because they're so hot. It causes a vacuum inside the jar, so that keeps the food fresh. So a bit like when you slow because our camera's dying. So hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like and a thumbs up. Let me know if you would like me to do any more cooking videos and what sort of thing you would like. I'm going to be making the tomato relish, but that will be another day because and also I'm doing bread in another video. So pop over there. I'll leave the link up here somewhere. And I hope you enjoyed it. So thank you, and subscribe to my channel please, so I will make more videos. If you subscribe to my channel and you comment on my videos, I would really appreciate it. So thank you for now. Bye for now. Bye.